can't wait to see this one.
Of all the superstars on the roster, this guy is amongst the hardest working. That goes without saying.
Definitely shout out to Don Chaos. We know you got our back, and we got your back too, man. Denver, Colorado all day, brother. We're definitely going to hook up with you. Much love to CarnivalSpirits for putting us on as well on this YouTube, man.
Shout out to you, Don Chaos, for, what is this episode, like 126 or something like that?
Yes, sir.
You've been putting in work, bro. Respect. Y'all doing some shit for the community and the fam out there. Appreciate it. So just keep doing what y'all doing, you know what I mean?
Congrats to Don Chaos for 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop.
Keep it going, man.
Congratulations, Don Chaos. Yes, keep it going, man. Good luck to you, fucking Don Chaos. And fucking hell yeah on your 1,000 fucking followers.
You know who it is. It's Ouija Mac, bitch. Shout out to CarnivalSpirits. And fucking shout out to Don Chaos one time. You know what's going on.
This is my brother. Everyone, Don Chaos and Brother Lynch Hung here.
Yeah, and CarnivalSpirits, what's up, man? Don Chaos, what's up? It's your boy Brother Lynch Hung. We out here tonight. Let's go.
Fuego Flames and my nigga Don Chaos. What's going on, B? It's my brother right here. It's my boy. Excuse the left, excuse the left.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Don Chaos, and I'm with a very legendary man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Hey, Sean. Yeah, we at the gathering, y'all.
Podcast/radio show of the year. This one's always controversial. Coming in number one, we got Hours of Chaos with Don Chaos. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, there. Congratulations, man. Don Chaos, Hours of Chaos.
Yo, what the fuck is up, everyone? Y'all already know who this is. This is Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S, your friendly neighbor, Juggalo, the Karma Millionaire. If you don't know, now you know. And if you still don't know, chat, let them hear it. What is good, everyone? Hopefully everyone is doing good. What is up, everyone in the chat? What is up? What is up, especially to the one and only Lady Chaos? What is good, babe? I love you. So yeah, this is episode 250, y'all. You know what that means? That means we are literally halfway to being at 300 episodes. Holy shit. Oh my lord. Lord of mercy. Yeah. And then also in April, we are going to be celebrating the 7-year anniversary of the Hours of Chaos podcast. So it's going to be a big celebration. Of course, tonight we are going to be joined by Juggalette Jen, who's waiting right there in the green room. Of course, you know, shouts to everyone watching. Make sure you guys are sharing this all over social media. Also, you know, like and subscribe. Follow your boy on social media. Follow our guest social medias down below, as well as Lady Chaos's links down below. And check out my sponsors in the corner. Also, that I'm repping, Blind Death Clothing. Check them out. Tell them Don Chaos sent you. And go get yourself some official Don Chaos drip. Do it. Do it now. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring our guest on the show. Please welcome to the Hours of Chaos podcast, representing the East Coast of Florida, because we're here in Central Florida, still considered the West Coast, but from the other side of the peninsula, please welcome Juggalette Jen.
Yes, thank you so much. Dude, I love your intro so much, man. You've done so much stuff.
I know, when I do it, I try to make it like a wrestling announcer. I go, ladies and gentlemen.
You could totally pull it off. So thank you, Strange Nine. Appreciate the shout.
So yeah.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. Please continue.
But yeah, welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. So yeah, of course, like tell everyone like who you are, where you're from, and then yeah, we will ask with the questions.
So what I do is I promote unsigned horrorcore rappers on all socials. And I do the best I can to just get their work out there. And I am not paid right now. I just do it because I'm really good at it.
Hell yeah. And how long have you been like in the Juggalo scene? Like tell us your Juggalette story, like how you discovered the clowns and stuff. Like everyone loves to hear everyone's story.
Okay, so I was 12 and I got invited to summertime with my bio dad at the time. He was seeing someone else, and she had 4 kids, and 2 were older than me and 2 were younger than me. And so I kind of like started hanging out with the older kids, and the oldest was a boy, a brother, and he introduced me to the amazing Jekyll Brothers. The song Bitches with Old Dirty Bastard. He's dead now, but yeah, that was my first song, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. You don't ever hear this on the radio. This is awesome. Like, I was such a good kid, but for some reason it just really let me like let out my angry side. I guess we all have one when we're kids. And that was it. And it was over from there. And then when I got older and moved out on my own, I was able to actually collect all of the CDs and stuff. I have only the Joker's cards, but there's a lot more. And so here I did not think I would be doing this like down the road, but it's really cool. You meet a lot of really good people.
Exactly. Now, you've lived in Florida all your life, am I correct?
Yes. Sure enough have.
So basically tell people, like, I always hear a lot of stories, but I always hear like a lot of stories how the Juggalo scene down here in Florida used to be on and popping, but now it's like making a reassurance. It's like making a revival, basically.
I'm trying to find all the Juggalos in Florida. It's been a struggle for me to find them in real life. Online, there's plenty, apparently, but they all seem to be like far away from me. So far, you're the closest one.
Yeah, I noticed that one. I noticed that when I moved down here to Florida. Everyone tells me they're like, if you have to drive from left to right or right to left, it doesn't take long. The only part that takes long in Florida is driving from up the peninsula all the way down.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I want to say State Road 60 is probably the most boring road for going across. That's what's going to have to happen if we ever meet. There's going to be traveling on State Road 60 for the most part.
So yeah, but I know there, like I said, there is a Juggalo scene down here in Florida, because I used to hear so many stories, like from 99 to like 2012, there was like a really big scene down here, and there was a lot of many Juggalo gatherings. I would hear stories about Juggalos just having parties on the beach and shit.
Shout out to Slaughtermain. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. So I know Strange Nine from Twitch and Slaughtermain from Facebook. Please continue.
Yeah, Yeah, and there was a lot of dope artists coming out of Florida around that time. Like, does anyone remember Psycho Jesus?
I don't know.
Yeah, like there's a lot of underground. But yeah, they used to like open up for like psychopathic like a lot back in the day.
Was there a Black Jesus, or am I misremembering?
I think Psycho Jesus, they were like a duo basically.
Ah, okay.
But then
Okay,
now you're having a reassurance like of the Florida scene, like you're like seeing like Florida type wicked shit coming out with Darby. Shouts to Darby, who's representing the Florida Keys, or as we say for the juggalos down here in Florida, the Swampalos.
really? Dude, that's right. He's from the swamps. I didn't know it was the swamps of Florida. Is he from? Or are you saying no? No, what? Really?
He represents, Darby? Yeah, he represents Florida. He lives in the Keys, but that's still Florida.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome!
So that's why I said with that's why I said with him, you're like seeing like a reassurance like of like the wicked shit, but you're seeing like a Florida style of it.
He's the perfect like motivation. Like, I have never been to the Keys. Isn't that so terrible? And I was born in Tampa.
It's okay. I've never been to Florida. I've never been to the Keys neither, but I found out from where we live, it's still only like a 4-hour drive, which ain't bad.
I think Miami is 2 hours south from where I'm at, so probably not much farther from there. I've been looking for a group of Florida Juggalos to try and find a way to get to the gathering, because I would like to go at least one time in my life. At least one time in my life.
And that's what I want to do with Lady Chaos. We want to try to get some Florida Juggalos together. We want to put money together so we can all get an RV and rent an RV, and then get in that RV and then drive from Florida up to Ohio, because supposedly it doesn't take too long to get to Florida from Ohio. Like, if you count stopping, it's only a 17-hour drive. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, so I think when I looked it up, it was over 1,000 miles, and you can make it in less than a day if you don't stop.
Exactly. That's like what Lady Chaos said. Lady Chaos said if you only stop a little bit, it could probably take you like a whole day just to get there. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, so whoever throws in on that is going to have access to the big ball and RV. That means shower and, other things.
Exactly. And like Lady Chaos, she needs like special provisions like to go.
Exactly. Both of you.
Yeah. But she needs them like a lot more than me. Like, she needs her oxygen in her wheelchair. I just have a cane, but I want to make sure she's more taken care of because that's how much I love her.
I think that is an excellent idea, and I would love for more juggalos to come out of the woodwork.
Exactly. And like I said, there are juggalos here in Florida. I just noticed they're like spread out. Like, I have a juggalo homie that lives in Winter Haven, and he's an OG juggalo, like Carnival of Carnage, and he's like originally from Detroit. So he like tells me a lot of those cool stories of like the early days and shit.
Ooh, that's cool.
And what's funny, and I noticed there is a lot of people that move from like Michigan and Ohio down here. Have you noticed that?
Yes. In 2021, there was a video on TikTok made showing a graph, like a spaghetti graph of all the people moving down to Florida. It made my jaw drop. I was like, and that's when our housing market went through the roof and the job market went pew. And I had 2 careers prior to the pandemic, so I never thought I would be doing this. But to be honest with you, one of the reasons I started was because an artist approached me, and he is actually quite a talented individual. I was like, your music is good, it should be heard. His name is Jake the Goblin.
Hell yeah. And as far as like the juggalo scene, like what was like your first show that you remember going to?
I never got to see any shows live. I have seen. I didn't see them live until Miami when they did the 20th anniversary of the Great Malenko Tour, and that's when I saw ICP live for the first time in 2017, and Ouija Mac live for the first time. He was promoting, I think Spaghetti was his song at the time. Ready like microwave spaghetti?
I believe so. He was like, I know that was way before Gutter Water came out, which is a phenomenal album.
It was either Gutter Water or Water Damage. But I'm pretty sure Water Damage came, or dude, both of them are my favorite, and they both have green on them. So one's like a dark green, and I think that was the Water Damage one because it's like an abandoned city in green with the Hatchet Man on the building, and then there's the one that looks like the Nirvana cover with the baby naked swimming in the pool, and the baby's peeing.
Hell yeah. Like, that's one thing I've really loved about Ouija Mac. Like, he's brought something new to the scene, and there's just something about like his voice and his flow, and anyone that's met him or seen him live, that dude can put on a phenomenal live show.
I absolutely fell head over heels in love with him. Absolutely fell head over heels.
And a lot of us can guarantee this. He is short, but when he is on that stage, he's like 10 feet tall.
Have you seen his woman? The height difference is hysterical. But they're happy as a clam together. And she is as beautiful as ever. Like, her sticking with him and riding with him has brought out like all her best. I've been following them for a long time. Like, she was there through the bad times. Now she's here through the good times. And, you know, it's nice to see people grow and become more of themselves.
Exactly, and I'm proud to like call Ouija my brother. I'm proud to be part of his promo team. I'm proud to be part of his promo team.
That's so awesome, man. Hell yeah.
So yeah, besides like ICP, what other music did you actually grow up listening to? Like, if you can remember, what's like the first piece of music that you got into? Like with me, it was like something my parents were listening to, because growing up in my household, there was a lot of like classic rock being played, Prince, Michael Jackson.
So growing up, my mom loved Madonna. My mom was a single mom raising me in the 90s, and we were kind of poor, so there was no cable and there wasn't any video games, but there was always music, and she just loved Madonna. So Madonna's Ray of Light album is like, when I listen to that, it's like listening to my mom.
Oh yeah. I think we all love Madonna. Like, I always tell people, if you didn't grow up listening to Madonna, you're fucking lying to yourself.
Dude, you have to know at least one of her songs, and what the hell is this? Excuse me, I don't mean to...
And a fun fact, I never knew. Me and Madonna actually share the same birthday. I never knew that.
Dude, I always forget which celebrities I share my birthday with, but I got some. Harry Potter is a close second. He's July 31st, but yeah, I always forget.
But yeah, what was other music that you loved growing up that you remember listening to?
Boy bands, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. I was introduced to Tech Nine and Twisted later on. I learned about Blaze and ABK much later on in life. And like, it's been like a series of segments learning all of this Juggalo culture, because there's so much history and there's so much going on now. Like, there's a lot going on right now.
Exactly.
Like,
and there's like so many talented people out there now.
Yes. Have you ever heard of Rook Music?
I don't think I have.
I'm supposed to be in one of his videos coming up under production still. It's called Horrorcore is Not Dead.
Hell yeah.
Very good then.
Hell yeah. So which, like, we always ask a lot of jugglers this, but which Joker's card, if you had to pick, speaks to you more, and like, which one do you like? Like, when I give an answer, I'm like which Joker's card are we saying? Are we like talking about music, image wise, storyline? Oh, I see. It's the Riddle Box.
Riddle Box. That is my favorite Joker's card. That album I feel slaps the hardest, and I have to listen to it to start my Halloween season every year. I just have to, like clockwork.
That's how I am. I'm like, this album is like something you listen to at a Halloween party.
All the time, and it goes so hard. He's like, ride down Central, kicking the bass.
And I think what makes that album still so good is that was when ICP literally found their signature clowny sound that everyone knows about.
Is it better with the light? I think it is.
Yeah. Well, I think, and I've always liked Ring Riddlebox because of like the message that it talks about, like the mysteries of life and are we going to go when it's our time to go.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex, very much. Every card has a story, and
exactly,
I love it. And
that's pretty much how I am. I like all the Joker cards. It just depends on my mood. Like when I was in high school, Hell's Pit is what got me through my high school years, and that album got me out of a lot of dark places growing up. And that, and listening to Shangri-La. Yep.
Really?
Like the song Truly Alone, that was literally my soundtrack growing up in school.
Whoop whoop, Amanda, thank you. You're the best.
What do I think about Brother Lynch Hung? I love Brother Lynch Hung. I think people need to talk more about him. He is a very underrated rapper. Like, everyone was influenced by Brother Lynch Hung. I don't care who you are. You listen even to early Eminem, and you can see that Eminem was influenced by Brother Lynch Hung. You can tell.
Love early Eminem. Love early Eminem. His first two albums are my favorite. Always will be.
I know, and everyone always tells me, I always get into this debate, everyone tells me, they're like, when you hear early Eminem, do you hear very Juggalo type shit? I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely.
Of course. Of course. I think he mentions the clowns at some point. Dude, he has a whole skit. It's Kenneth from Connecticut. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite characters that he does.
God. And then at one point he's like, oh yeah, give some to Jay. And it's just like, I didn't realize what he was saying until later on in life. I was like, oh my God, that was a total ICP diss. How rude.
Oh yeah, a lot of people don't realize back then that shit was very serious back then.
That feud was crazy.
But then I hear somewhere back in the day that Eminem supposedly was going to sign to Psychopathic. And when I hear early Eminem, I'm like, yeah, he would have been a good fit for Psychopathic with his crazy
He was a fantastic shock rapper. Yes. Fantastic shock rapper.
I mean, he even used to say on his first album that he's a cross between a Manson, Ozzy, and Esham.
Huh.
And there's actually new Eminem songs where he's actually shouting out Violent J, or he's comparing himself to Violent J, which is fucking dope.
Remember when he shouted out Manson?
Yep.
I listened to Eminem so much that I have slowed down a little bit as an adult. Mm-hmm. I'm always bumping underground stuff. There's a really cool channel on YouTube called Rap Mafia. I listen to that a lot, but it just pleases me. It thumps harder. The stories are better. The voices are better. Attitudes are better. The sex appeal is better. I just love all of that stuff. Like, they talk about real pain, like real pain, and I can relate to that. Like, I'm so sweet and innocent and nice and gorgeous and all this, to public, but like, I have a morbid side, and it pleases me.
Well, if you like that type of like, music, check out my boy Bloody Ruckus. He talks about stuff like he talks about like serious issues like mental illness, and I even know Ouija has been known to do that. Like he gets in the morbid side, or he talks about battling mental illness, and that's the thing I get annoyed with when people think all Ouija does is rap about nonsense. I'm like, no, if you dig deep, he talks about battling drug addiction.
Yes, sir.
Abuse.
Every album.
Like, and when I heard his latest album, Detritus, that album, you hear it, you can tell that man put his soul into that fucking release.
That album slaps.
Like,
so what music you got playing?
Oh,
I was just curious about your background music.
Oh, that's just like, that's actually something that StreamYard lets me use. I know, it's very catchy.
I like it. It's not too loud, but it doesn't let in any weird random background noise that we don't necessarily need.
Right.
How's
now,
the
what
cat
is
doing?
Now, if you had to pick, what are some of like your like top like albums of like all time in general, that if you had to pick, or albums that like impacted your life?
From any artist or just horrorcore artists?
Any artist in general.
Britney Spears. All of her music. For some reason, U2, the Joshua Tree, is super essential to like when I want to reconnect with my youth. I don't know why. The first 4 tracks of that album, I gotta have. Some country. Garth Brooks, Martina McBride. Grew up in Florida, you can't help but be a little country.
See, but that's an example though that juggalos come from all walks of life, that we come from different backgrounds.
Yes, and that's why I love Boondock. Like, he has a darkness to him, but if you can look past that and actually hear what he's saying, that man has been through a lot of pain. A lot of pain. And like, sometimes his images are a little shocking, but he's just telling you the truth.
Right.
Sometimes the truth is shocking.
Well, and a lot of people don't remember that that's what the originality of what horrorcore was supposed to be. Is horrorcore was supposed to show society in the form of a horror movie. Like, you were supposed to have
underbelly.
Yeah, you had gangster rap, but what goes darker than gangster rap? Horrorcore.
Yeah, death. The darkness.
And then you have like horrorcore would talk about like conspiracy theories and whatnot. Like, a lot of people forget even Tupac, like his like
Sicko! Yo, Sicko Entertainment is here. What
like
is
Tupac,
up? Whoop, whoop.
Like, when you listen to Tupac's like stuff before he passed away, like the 7 Day Theory, Tupac is on some very horrorcore shit on that album.
Yeah. 3-6 Mafia loves the clowns. Loves them. They have a whole group called the Killjoy Club together.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing I always liked. Like, everyone remembers 3-6 Mafia. They were doing horrorcore, like, but that's back then when they were known as 666 Mafia.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that Gangsta Boo is gone, man.
Yeah, that sucked. That still is
like
bothering me. She had fucking bars.
She was too young to die, man. She still should be here. She should still be here, man.
I know. When I look
you know
at
what?
3-6 Mafia,
I think I'm gonna look her up later.
I'm like, gosh,
thank you.
When you know that 3-6 Mafia, both DJ Paul and Lord Infamous, that like DJ Paul's nephew and Lord Infamous's son is actually doing a group together, and they're called Seed of Six, which is dope.
I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that.
So yeah, they're like carrying on the legacy of 3-6 Mafia, but the name of their group is called Seed of Six, which is dope.
Ooh, we got a new question in the chat.
Yes. What was your first Juggalo show?
You go first, Don.
My first Juggalo show. Now, mind you guys, I've been into this since I was about 7 or 8. So at the time, some shows back at that time were all ages. Some of them you had to be 16 or 18 plus. But I didn't go to my first show until 2007. So my first show was actually the Tempest release party. But then the following month, it was the actual official Tempest tour. And I've been going to underground shows ever since.
It's the family feeling is amazing, I heard, and I would really like to find out. And I would really like you to succeed in your Florida Juggalo mission. And I would really like to be part of it. And I feel like the Big Bala idea is the best way to roll. And I would love to throw in on that. Love to throw in on that. Because I'm trying to shower every day. I'm trying to go to the bathroom when I need to go. And I just want to say that I went one time, especially with you guys. You and Amanda, that'd be so great, man.
Well, and I really want to do that. I do really want to do that for Lady Chaos. I really want to take her to at least one. And I haven't been in one since 2001. So I would like to go back home, and I would like to show Lady Chaos, or as she told me, she wants to see me in my actual element.
Me too. I want to see myself in that element.
Because
even Blase Rose told me, she was like, you need to go to a gathering. Roxy Red told me, you need to go to a gathering. I'm like, I want to go so bad.
Yeah, so if anyone all wants to put together something for a Ballers Pass, let's fucking do it.
How do you want to do that? Do you want to do a GoFundMe, a PayPal? Let me know how you want to do that and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Make it
I'll
safe
let you know.
and separate. And we might need some kind of registry too, like to keep track of the people and follow up with them and be like, hey, you still coming? Are you still coming?
And now since we're on music, since you were mentioning horrorcore, if you had to pick, what are some of your top like favorite wicked shit and horrorcore albums of all time?
Well, like we already mentioned, the Riddle Box. From Twisted, I am absolutely in love with their Songs of Samhain volume collection. They have 4 volumes. Every one of them is different, and it has a really nice story to tell. There is a unsigned artist by the name of X1I that I absolutely adore. He is not currently signed. He's an independent. And his songs slap. He's like dark trap. Oh, yeah. Are we talking about like youth influential or just anybody?
Just like anyone in general. Like an example, like one of my favorite wicked shit albums of all time, like it's like Esham's Closed Casket. Phenomenal.
I really love Blase Rose's album. It might be a little dark for some people, but like, I don't know, I love her for my own reasons. I think she's amazing and inspiring and fantastic. I can't get these ears to look right, so screw that. Roxy Red has a really good rapping voice and singing voice, so she's inspiring. Let's see. Blaze is inspiring in the fact that, honestly, it was hard for me to find a song that I liked by him at first. But the more I listened to him, especially in Triple Threat, love their album. Love that album so much. On the Shoot is my favorite song. I bumped that song for weeks. I swear, man. That was the greatest. I was like, okay, I love Blaze now. I love Blaze now. ABK overcame his speech impairment. Have you noticed?
I have noticed.
He's very inspiring that aspect as well. And so another one that's not, she's getting her name around is Lardy B. I need to listen to more of her music, but she came around and she's still around. So I'm like, all right. I tend to check them out once they hang out for a little bit. Like you keep seeing their name pop up and stuff. You're like, all right, they ain't stopping. Let's check them out.
I definitely recommend you check out Whitney Payton. She's dope too.
I love her so much.
Like she
Love
can,
her.
I like her because I've seen her live at the Gathering. She puts on a good live performance.
Did you?
She can sing and she can rap her ass off.
Yes, she can. And she's gorgeous and inspiring in her own ways. Whoop whoop, Pokey Steve 420.
I know that someone that Lady Chaos definitely wants to get on a guest on her show is Whitney Payton.
Yeah. I would say, I don't know how you guys reach out to artists, but you might have pretty good luck on Instagram.
That's pretty much how I do reach out to people is on Instagram.
I see her stuff a lot because I follow her and I'm in a broadcast channel. And I try to pay attention as much as I can. I try to get in there and see her stuff. I usually watch her Facebook reels because her lyrics are so fire. I really like it when they put the lyrics in a caption. So even though there's no sound, you can get hooked in by the lyrics. Love that.
Oh yeah.
Whoop whoop, Lithium Queen. Shout out to Davey. I think he was showing you some love. Did we shout him out? I just want to make sure we did.
Yep, we did.
Good. Have a good night, my guy. Shout out to Ariana.
And then what is actually like your top like 5 like favorite movies that you can like always never get tired of watching, that you can always tell people, hey, we're watching this. I don't care how many times I've watched it. We're watching this.
That's tough. So, Bride of Chucky.
Hell yeah.
Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Now, the first one or both of them? Like me, out of Rob Zombie's Halloween, the first one's good. The second one, nah.
The first one is my favorite. The second one, I've only watched one time.
Same. I was like, the first one's good, but the second one, no, I can't.
I'm trying to look around my room for hints because I love movies. I had to watch a lot of movies on VHS growing up, so a lot of those are Disney. Like I loved Robin Hood, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Little Mermaid. I felt like, I don't know why that one spoke to me. I think it's because of the water, because I'm a Cancer. Cancer tattoo. And how many did I mention? I don't know. But because I didn't really play games as a kid, I am a retro gamer now as an adult. My favorite funny movie is Grandma's Boy. And
oh yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is another movie that is essential. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, man. And have you ever seen Chasing Amy? It's actually a pretty funny romantic comedy.
I think I have, just not in a long time.
It's part of the Clerks era of movies.
I probably have.
Probably. It's in black and white, I think.
Now, what's actually your favorite TV shows of all time that you can never get tired of watching? Like me, for example, is Breaking Bad. I love The Sopranos.
The Simpsons, Family Guy, Rick and Morty. Regular Show is my favorite show right now that I'm just binge watching the crap out of on Hulu. I haven't as of late because I've been busy. But I think I got up to 5 seasons and I'm taking a small break from it right now. Let's see. Shows My Haunted House and Forensic Files.
Oh yeah, that's one thing me and Lady Chaos like to watch. Is we like to watch a lot of true crime documentaries and stuff.
Yes, 1,000,000%. You learn a lot. You learn a lot from it about what not to do in a self-defense situation.
Oh yeah,
Really
and then
helped out a lot.
We've been watching a lot of Mind See TV, which they do like a lot of like paranormal investigation stuff. Which I think one of the dudes is actually based here in Florida, so sometimes he'll go to like haunted places in Florida, but he mainly goes to other places.
I just remembered I love Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures. Ghost Adventures. I was kind of late to the party on that one, but I'm kind of really bad at watching TV because I'm used to not watching TV. But like, I just try to think of shows that I love and I'm binge watching as much as I can. And there's a lot of Ghost Adventures to watch. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh yeah, I'll be right back.
You go right ahead.
All right.
How's everybody in the chat doing? Who's all still here? Say whoop whoop. Welcome in, Alex. Thank you for stopping by. They're actually really good. These episodes are really good. I've been watching them on my own time. And you learn a lot about the artist. Whoop whoop, Ariana. Thank you for hanging in there. Oh, sorry, Davey. I'm sorry you had to get going, but we'll see you around, buddy. Much clown love. Let's see. Make sure we got all the chat messages here. I don't know why YouTube likes to be sneaky and reorganized. I never said you could do that, sir. Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
I was just taking care of the chat while you were out, making sure everybody got shouted out for stopping by.
Oh yeah.
YouTube likes to change the chat around on you. I'm like, I don't remember doing this. So it's 8:45, Dawn. I just want to shout out Chaos and Nimbus for asking me to be on a cover of his album for him. And you can check him out on SoundCloud. The After Effects of Insanity is my favorite album. He's a Juggalo rapper, but he's got like a metal sound.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
his darkness is in his voice. And the other one, Corrupt the Guru, he's my boy because we have an Instagram video that's just popping off right now. It is so ridiculous and it's really funny, but you're gonna have to connect with me on another level to get access to that. It's on my Instagram, so.
Oh yeah, and I noticed you told me you like to do like makeup stuff. My Lady Chaos likes to do that too. So if you guys ever want to collab and maybe do some of that, just let her know.
Yeah, definitely. Any ideas she has, tell her to send it to the group chat so I can push back and forth between profiles. I do all day long. Like I'm at home, I have a setup with a gaming PC and a large monitor. I wish I had 2 monitors. But I usually have like 10 tabs open doing stuff and I switch back and forth all day long. So I try to keep tabs on everybody with the group chat. I have several group chats.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, do you like have any other like words like before we let you go or anything? Like, do you want to plug anything?
So make sure you check out my link tree in the bio. I'm pretty sure we covered everybody, right? We covered everybody. And I just want to say thank you so much for the opportunity. Connect with me on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
And if you want to, you can also mingle in the chat too.
Of course. Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, you have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Whoop, whoop.
Holler at your girl.
Hell yeah, y'all. And we are going to take a quick commercial break, and then we are going to come back with some topics. So we are going to take a quick commercial break because the homies, Team MUJ, have a little message for you guys. So don't go anywhere, y'all. We will be right back after a word from the homies, Team MUJ, a little message from them.
This is WMUJ with breaking news on That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire tournament. I'm Clinton Torres with my man Barry Midballs. We've been getting reports of the return of That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire tournament. Last year we had our champions Humble Among and our runner-up Cheese House win the tournaments that we've seen. Reports are coming in. There's a mysterious boat that showed up, and our two former champions are boarding them.
There's also several reports of many contestants flooding the docks to this boat.
Hopefully we'll get to see a great tournament as we did last year.
I'm sorry, Clint. I'm sorry to interrupt. We just got news that our guy out in the field has been able to patch in, so we're going to take it from there.
Hey, what do you say? It's your main man, Dinky Bay, and I snuck over here to Outworld to let you all know that that shit's trash, that shit's fire is apparently coming back. That's right, baby. From what I gathered over here on this ship, that this February, the 17th to be exact, these fools are gonna go head to head in an all-out battle for the ages here on the Team MUJ YouTube channel. That's right, baby. It's a new season, a new tournament here on That Shit Trash, That Shit's Fire. And we're traveling all the way to Outworld just to get it figured out. This year, things will be just a little bit different. We'll be bringing back champion Humble Among to take the top position of the tournament. But that's not all. The cheesiest cheese house will be coming back, and she will be the number 2 spot. That's right, baby. That's right. You'll have to climb your way up those towers just to be able to get to Cheese House and maybe be able to smell the butt crack of Hummus Among Us just there on the top. We're reaching out to everyone who thinks that they might have what it takes to be the champion of That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire. So, don't be scared, be heard, and send your info to the email on the screen right now. And for those of y'all who aren't watching the fucking screen, it's fun, 219@outlook.com. Send it with all your info, your tracks, and what you want played and said on the show. We've listened to thousands upon thousands of emails sent in to us. And this year, as a permanent guest, we will be bringing in the judge of judges, Mikey Sears. Now, you might know Mikey Sears from Jug Talk, and you also might know him from buying all the bottles of wine at your local bodega. But you can catch Mikey Sears here on That Shit Trash, That Shit's Fire every episode this season. Like in seasons past, we'll be joined by other special guest judges joining us here on the panel to let us know if your shit's trash or your shit's fire. But if you do recall, the judges don't mean much at all. It's you, the fans, the fam, at home, on the keyboard, letting us know who will pass to the next round. You know what to do. Yeah. Sudden is expected to blow the fucking roof off of the Outworld. We've traveled far and wide across the Juggaverse, and now we're going boom straight outside to the Negaverse, to the Outworld of where the Juggalos battle it out the hardest. So I'm going to send it back over to my brothers in the studio. That's Clint Torres and Barry My Balls, and they're the home guys holding it down in the bass. Well, I'm out here in Outworld trying not to get fucked up by Sonya Blade. You hear me? Back to you, fellas.
Thank you, Dick, for your dedication to covering this tournament. Why don't you put yourself in a headlock from Sonya for me, will ya? Anyway, to wrap this up, you heard Dick. That seems to be all the information we have right now. So further updates are available. Send your information to fun219@outlook.com and await further instructions. For Dick Blazer and Barry My Balls in her, I'm Clint Torres, and we'll see you at the tournament. Adios.
And we are back with the Hours of Chaos podcast, y'all. Welcome back to the show. So yeah, for those that don't know, February 17th, Team MUJ comes back with their series, That Shit Trash, That Shit Fire. So go submit your stuff. So go check it out. Season 2 comes out February 14th. Be there, y'all. So yeah, let's get into some topics now, shall we? And some news. Now, without further ado, we have a little message from my brother, the one and only. Chuckles has a little word for you guys.
Hey y'all, what's going on, my fellow freaks and freaks, y'all? Your boy Chuckles here, representing LSP, here to remind y'all that tonight at midnight, the brand new collaboration single I got going on with Beast Mode Warriors, Berserk, drops on all digital motherfucking platforms. That's right, it'll be released on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Pandora, whatever platforms that y'all love to bump that motherfucking sickness at. Be prepared to get your earbuds blasted and your motherfucking eyes peeled, because we just bring y'all that motherfucking energetic beast mode sound that y'all will never fucking forget. That's how fucking excited I am for this release, y'all. Be prepared tomorrow night. Spread the sickness and y'all do best. Cross mics, L's up, and much evil love to y'all bad spells. Yeah.
Hey, yo, guess what's coming up on February 17th in Columbus, Ohio? It's not just me digging in the trash, there's a whole lot more to it. Yo, we're throwing our own Juggalo Day. Yeah, that's right. Apollo Exodus. 6-digit. Flapjack Wilson. The super famous Fun Time guys. You already know Clockworky's in that bitch. Kick it. Did you realize that going to San Antonio for a weekend was going to be too fucking expensive for you?
Then come to our show. It's only $17.
Yeah, or else this.
I missed. All right, let's do that again. Did you get that?
No.
Oh, we're throwing our own face paint contest. If the judges think you look cool enough, you'll win an exclusive jersey.
That jersey's provided by Clockworky.
Throw the log.
All right, now if you don't tell the people that you're gonna kill yourself if they don't show up, then I'm gonna kill you for that.
So come to the show or I'm gonna kill myself.
Tickets are available now at skeletix.com. Just be sure to click the Fun Time drop down when you purchase. Whoa, whoa.
And we are back. We are back with the Hours of Chaos podcast. So we have some dope news. We have another show coming to live on Carnival Spirits. So on Carnival Spirits, you're going to get the Let's Sesh podcast. Then you're going to get the Let's Sesh podcast. Then you're going to get the Hours of Chaos podcast. And now you have another show coming to Carnival Spirits, y'all. That show is Carnival Spirits presents Juggalo Time with Beastmaster, which is live every Saturday afternoon on Carnival Spirits. So we bring in more content here to Carnival Spirits as well. So make sure you guys tune in. You never know. Don Chaos might make an appearance on that show. Some other dope things we have going on. We have the Wicked February 22nd, I believe. Yes. We have the Wicked Wonka unofficial pre-party going down in San Antonio. The Golden Ticket event, which has a very dope lineup. From Willie Hayes, the homie Acetone, Shade. We have so many dope lineups. I see Face Tat is playing there. So we have a very dope lineup. Now this is the pre-party to kick off Juggalo weekend. So that's dope. Another dope show we have going on is the Shaggy 2 Dope Quest for the Ultimate Groove, the Canadian leg, which is having Shaggy 2 Dope and DJ Clay on this tour. There's a lot of Canadian dates. And then there's US dates. So if any of these are hitting your area, be sure to go. Also, 420 going down at Carl's Tavern. We have the 420 Extravaganza show hosted by Steve Burton. Also, performances by the one and only HB the Grizzly. And so much more. And yeah, that's basically all we have tonight. So thank you everyone who tuned in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow the links down in the description. Follow your boy on social media down below. Keep out my sponsors, Line Death Clothing down below. And check out, of course, the official Don Chaos merchandise store. Check out our guest links down below. And yeah, make sure you check out Lady Chaos and follow her on social media. She's actually going to get back into game streaming. So when she comes up with the schedule, I believe she'll be streaming every Friday. So if you guys want to game with Lady Chaos on Fridays, she's making a return to Twitch, like when it comes to game streaming. And yeah, again, you guys want to help Lady Chaos and Don Chaos get to the gathering. You want to help get us to the gathering? Let's make it happen, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. And yeah, all I go and happy jazz. And yeah, deuces, y'all. Whoop whoop.